episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords. Where we left off, we discovered that we have many planets to visit, first of which will be Korriban. But before we depart, we will see how our companions are doing. We will talk with Atton last as he is in the cockpit. We're going to go ahead and hunt down the others and see what they're thinking, feeling. Hopefully feelings of hatred and anger. Maybe not T3. Not sure he can do that. I might be able to upgrade your memory core. You look like you're in need of some routine maintenance. Fine. Be that way. I had other questions for you. How's David Hawk? T3, I really appreciate your help. I'll be going now. There we go. Light side points. It's for the companions, though. It's for the companions. They're worth it. We'll just have to, offset on Korriban. Seems like the appropriate place to do so. Alright, who are we talking to? Bao-Dur.
Yes, General?
Where did you pick up that remote anyways?
That old thing? I built him when I was a kid. Been following me around for years now, despite what I've done to try and chase him off. Hey, just kidding. I'm happy to have you around.
What does it do other than follow you around?
He helps me out with repairs. I outfitted him with a cutting laser and some other tools for delicate modifications. He's also good for singeing the pants of annoying techs.
I love that.
I've been thinking about doing some other work on him, but I barely have time. Too busy fixing up the ship. Something else I can help you with?
Do I have all the lightsaber parts I need?
Let me see what you have. No, you're still missing an emitter matrix and lens. Something else I can help you with?
How are you doing?
Just working on the ship. I'm not sure who got her up and running, but I'm amazed she's even space-worthy. Whoever made these repairs doesn't think like most mechanics. But don't worry, I'll get everything in shape. Yes, General?
I guess I can't work on influence with him right now. Soon, I'm sure. Anybody over here? Nope. How about this way? Ah, the handmaiden.
Yes?
Something wrong?
Yes. Your features, your stance. Atris spoke of such Jedi who followed Revan, how their bodies came to mirror the dark side within them.
Then why don't you strike me down?
Because there is a chance of redemption within all of us, and there is no point at which the dark side completely claims one, no matter what their choices.
Is that what Atris taught? How touching.
No, it is what I believe. Atris did not believe such things.
I had other questions for you.
You may ask.
Why are you called the Handmaiden?
We attend Atris. It is the duty of all of us, from the first of my sisters to me, the last of the Handmaidens.
You are the last of them?
I am the last of the Handmaidens. This is correct. I train so that one day that will no longer be true.
Your skill is impressive, as is your devotion to your training.
That is not entirely correct. There are times I am distracted. Perhaps once having known the ways of the Jedi, you may understand what occupies my thoughts.
What do you mean?
There is much knowledge on Telos, and only one of the Jedi remain. There is so much about their ways of battle, their forms, their stances, that may be lost forever if the last of the Jedi is taken from the galaxy.
When the methods to inflict violence on others is limited, it weakens us all.
I know your meaning, but I have not been clear on mine. Stance, form, discipline are a means of expression and communication. They speak one's heart and one's devotion to their cause.
I agree, it shows how far you are willing to go for your goals.
It was to the Jedi traitor Malak. It was to the Jedi traitor Revan. When Terrace was destroyed, it showed Malak's heart through its execution and intent. It was brutal, without finesse, but showed his commitment to defeat the Jedi. Yet with Revan, there was the same commitment, but it was a subtle thing, like weaving threads in a tapestry or strokes upon a canvas. He spoke through battle and tactics in a way one could never do in words. He showed his heart at Malachor V, and finally, at the end of the Jedi Civil War. I believe he was speaking to Malak in that final battle, though few knew it.
What do you think Revan was saying?
Through battle, Revan was meeting betrayal with betrayal, and showing Malak the pain he had inflicted on his master. What stronger display than death, for conveying one's sense of being betrayed by one's own student? Revan's anger must have been great indeed. I would have wished to have been there for that final exchange, and seen the truth of their conflict with each other.
Revan and Malak were driven only by the dark side.
But to say that seems an untruth, based on what I know of the Jedi. The Force can drive others, but there is still choice, is there not? If there is no choice in the Force, then our teachings and our actions are for nothing, and I refuse to believe that is true.
I have some other questions.
You may ask.
Do you have a name?
Before entering Atris's service, yes, I carried a name, as all the children of the Ichani do.
What was it?
It is not important. My title and rank is of consequence, not my name. I take value in Atris's service, not in myself.
You should take value in yourself as well.
We all have value in our oaths to others, and the promises we make. When we make that pledge, we are pledging ourselves to something greater. When importance is placed on the self, then by such acts the galaxy is unmade.
is some truth in what you say. Is that your judgment of me?
If reasons of the self is why you turned away, then yes, perhaps there was a judgment there. But it was not intended as an attack.
Do you think I lost myself when I disobeyed the Jedi?
I do not know. That is a question you must ask yourself.
I'll be going. Interesting. But I didn't gain any influence, it seemed like. Shame. Kreia.
How many more do we intend to gather to us? This ship is not the galaxy. There is only so much room.
Only as many as I need, and only as many as Only as many as I need, and only as many as will sacrifice themselves to me.
Then prepare for an army, I think, for it seems many more will come in time. They will follow you because you are a leader. Their kind always needs such, even when the figure deserves no such obedience.
They're my friends, not my followers.
Do not cloak one word within another. Friends. Do friends not follow? Do friends not form a hierarchy of their own, no matter how small the circle?
They're your friends too. Maybe you could learn to see them that way rather than as followers.
Because I am not blind, that is why. I see what they see, hear their voices when they speak to you, and notice the change when they speak to others.
Why are you angry?
I know many things, and I know what I am not. I am no leader. I speak with a voice that will never move others. I speak with a passion that goes unheard. They obey you because you are a leader, and perhaps something more. Have you noticed what has been happening? Have you felt it in them?
Is something happening to them?
They echo you, either fighting or surrendering to their feelings, their loyalty, their duty. Your mere presence serves as an example to them of something to uphold or something to fight against. Watch them carefully, see their patterns, and recognize the strength in it. Influence can be a weapon, one that you may need before your journey is done.
And what about you?
Good, and then act upon it. It is a powerful tool to motivate others. That was Revan's way, I believe. It was a strength.
What do you mean?
Ask, and I will answer.
My cursor is being weird. Oh, there we go. You don't seem to like the handmaiden. Why?
There are countless reasons, and I have neither the time nor the patience to list them all.
I had other questions.
Ask.
Kreia, what are you? Are you a Jedi? A Sith?
Does it matter? Of course it does. Such titles allow you to break the galaxy into light and dark, categorize it. Perhaps I am neither, and I hold both as what they are, pieces of a whole. Know that I am your teacher, and that is enough.
Then what were you?
What do you wish to hear? That I once believed in the code of the Jedi? That I felt the call of the Sith? That perhaps once I held the galaxy by its throat? That for every good work that I did, I brought equal harm upon the galaxy? That perhaps what the greatest of the Sith Lords knew of evil they learned from me? What would it matter now? There is only so much comfort in knowing such things, and it is not who I am now.
Still wish to hear the story.
There are dark places in the galaxy where few tread, ancient centers of learning, of knowledge, but I did not walk alone. To be united by hatred is a fragile alliance at best.
I see.
But my will was not law. There were disagreements, ambition, and hunger for power. There are techniques within the Force against which there is no defense.
Jeez.
I was cast down, stripped of my power, exiled. I suffered indignities and fell into darkness. Take what strength you may steal from me. That is all I need be to you. In you all my hopes rest, for the future, for the Force.
Is she gonna give us more? Any more than that, Kreia?
If it means so much to you, then this I swear to you upon my life, upon our lives, that when your training is complete, I will answer everything. There shall be no more shadows between us, only truth that exists between master and apprentice.
I'll be going now. Interesting, madam. I had a feeling how ornery she can be. Well, I believe that leads us to Aden.
Look, I didn't want to say anything, but you forced my hand. I've heard about the Force and what it does to people who can't control it, or themselves. And it shows in everything you do, and in your face.
Damn right. I am in control more than ever.
That's what you think. Trust me, there's a reason you're changing. It's because it's corrupting you. I can't help but feel it. All of us can. Whatever that witch is doing to you, she's dragging you down into whatever hole she crawled out of.
Are you implying I cannot control her?
Well, you're starting to get creases. You could pass for the old witch's son.
I had some other questions for you.
Alright, what did you want to know?
Oh, I guess not. So, odd conversation? Didn't really dig deep into his past or anything, but okay. Well then. Let us carry on to the galaxy map and select KotoR. If I remember correctly, we are looking for Master Vash. see what she knows about my, whatever it was that happened on Malachor 5. I see the Academy is still intact. At least the ruins are.
We've hit the ground. This is Korriban. Why would one of the Jedi you're looking for come here?
There is much that would draw a Jedi to this place. The resting grounds of the ancient and more recently departed Sith contain many teachings believed lost. The most likely place to find our lost Jedi is the ruins of the old Academy.
Do you think there are any living Sith here?
As lifeless as it seems, the dark side is very strong here. The Sith Lords would not ignore such a powerful place. There is much that can be learned, even here. You should go to the ruins of the old Academy. If there are any traces here of Sith, that is where they would be.
Let's head out then.
If you walk Korriban's surface, you shall walk it without me.
Very well. Stay here and keep the engines primed in case we need to leave quickly.
I will remain here and meditate. Our link remains. I shall contact you and provide guidance when needed. The Academy is on the other side of this valley. Be careful. Dark energy fills these ruins, and even the fallen Sith live still.
Oh, that we are aware of. It would be nice to see what the old ghosts are up to. Let's head on out. Let's see. Ah, wait. Here we go. Alrighty. Who are we taking with us? This is a dark side planet. I do want the opportunity to convert the Handmaiden and Bao-Dur. Let's try these two out. Alright. Since I will not have Krea's buffs anyway, nice to have a couple someone tanky and a DPS.
The structures you see
I'm assuming the Handmaiden is a
are
DPS.
tombs of the ancient Sith Lords. Each tomb was once infused with the history and heritage of the old Sith Empire, containing great mysteries and powerful relics of the Force. However, even the many traps could not long hold back the curious, the fools, and the weak. And so these tombs fell, spilling their secrets into the hands of those unable to comprehend or preserve them.
Interesting. Well then, I think our first order of business is to level the Handmaiden.
Ready.
She has 1 point. I suppose awareness would be good for her. Okay. Feats. She already has dual wielding and armor, which is great. Let's see, caution, critical strike, empathy. Gearhead now. Melee weapon focus, yes. Good to go. Next level. Attributes. What is she already high in? Dexterity. You know what? Let's pump that dexterity a little bit more. Skills. More awareness. Feats. More sword fighting. Yes. Accept. Level. Skills. Awareness. Next. Beats. More... oh no, melee is capped. Well, in that case, we get dueling, or master toughness, we want toughness. Accept. Oh well. Skills. More awareness. Beats. Unarmed specialist 3. Could be useful. Improve conditioning. Yes, let's do her conditioning. And accept. She seems a little tanky, to be honest. Skills awareness. Feats. Ashani strike. What do you do? Don't. Not showing. Okay. Can I see it anywhere? Yes. When using unarmed attacks against any opponent, she deals an extra 2 to 8 damage that has a 15% chance of knocking down the opponent if they fail a fortitude save. This damage stacks with any unarmed specialist bonus damage. You know what? This woman does not get a weapon. That has been determined. What is this? Stealth front? No. Regenerate vitality? Mobility. What does mobility do? It moves faster? Eh. Melee weapon finesse? I don't know if that counts for unarmed, so we will not mess with it right now. Dual strike. Advanced training using teamwork to defeat enemies. When she is attacking an enemy when another party member is also attacking, the character gets a +2 bonus to hit. Absolutely. Phenomenal. Alright, man. What are you holding? Put that away. You don't need that. I might need that. Go.
Let's go.
Let's see. Where? We got Bao-Dur to knock out shields, which is wonderful. I will take that staff. Oh, don't have the prerequisites. What oh, I have to be the handmaiden. Shame. Well, I guess for the time being, we're gonna go duo vibroblades. Vibro swords. But we gotta fix this soon. Lightsabers, preferably. Okay. Where are we headed? Bodies don't have nothing. I guess we should check out the tombs.
Ahead lies the tomb of Naga Sadow, successor to Marka Ragnos, and the Sith Lord responsible for nearly conquering the Republic in the Great Hyperspace War a millennia ago.
Sounds pretty amazing. Tell me more.
More recently, this tomb was where Revan confronted Uthar Vin, the leader of the Sith Academy.
Ah, yes, yes.
When Revan left Korriban, the Sith Academy was thrown into turmoil. With their leader gone, many fought for the right to rule. And so, the Sith here turned on each other, resulting in the carnage you can see covering the surface of this valley.
Ah. Well. Seems like they sorted themselves out. Doesn't look like I can go in there, though. Well, let's move on to the others. How about this tomb?
Before you is the tomb of the great Sith Lord, Marka Ragnos, a half-breed who possessed tremendous strength, both physically and in the Force.
Tell me more.
Ragnos held power for over a century, using his cunning to turn his enemies against each other. His death left a great vacuum of power.
Makes sense.
We're standing close to the spot where Naga Sadow first confronted Ludo Kresh to vie for domination of the Sith.
Oh.
Their struggle nearly resulted in a civil war that would have torn the Sith apart before they ever threatened the Republic.
Okay. Sounds like civil wars are common among the Sith.
Yes, it is the way of the Sith. They must continually test their strength against each other, even if it means destroying themselves.
So what happened between Sadow and Kresh?
As fate would have it, a pair of hyperspace explorers from Sinagar landed on Korriban. Naga Sadow manipulated the Sith into believing they were a sign of impending Republic invasion. This fear resonated with many Sith who were discontent with the lack of expansion of the Sith Empire during the reign of Marka Ragnos. Thus, Naga Sadow became Ragnos' successor.
Ah. Okay. And how about this other tomb?
The broken corpses before you are all that remain of the Sith on Korriban. I doubt there is much to be gained from looting these bodies. It would be best to leave them be.
No, they might have something. Mandalorian combat suit and a med pack, see?
Fool! You've disturbed the spirits of this place, and they have sent their guardians.
Well... these creatures shouldn't be much challenge.
Hisses are enough to humble even an arrogant one such as you. Test yourself if you must, but try not to die.
I'll do my best not to. Kill work? Influence lost the prayer? Oh, I'm so broken up about it. How will I ever recover?
Take him down.
Oh, come on, man. Hit. Oh, come on. Quit missing.
Yes.
Hit him. Alright, we got all of them. It's a little rough, okay? A little rough. And I didn't click a portrait because I forgot about that. Well, we got them and that's what matters.
Yes?
And even though the old woman doubted us,
Yeah?
we succeeded. Do I have Force Heal? I don't have Force Heal. Yikes. This is going to suck for a little while. But that's gonna be my first on the powers list, to be honest.
This way leads to the tomb of Ajunta Paul, a
Right.
fierce Sith Lord. According to legend, the blade proved more fearsome than the Master, leading to his demise.
More?
Ajunta's dark spectre lived on through the centuries until Revan entered the Sith Lord's tomb in
Right.
search of the blade. Revan calmed the angry ghost of Ajunta Paul and showed him the path back to the light.
You sound like you disapprove.
One who has fallen so far and done so much evil does not deserve redemption. In a way, such a turning from one's nature is cowardly, a betrayal of the self.
Ajunta Paul was a fool. The dark side sustained him even beyond death, and Revan tricked him into surrendering to oblivion.
Yes, redemption is merely a form of spiritual collapse, a fall few recover from.
Yes, 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 feed me the dark side. This is what we like. This is what we want. I'm not looting that corpse yet. I don't have a force heal. I don't have any med
This was
packs.
the tomb of Tulak Hord, known as the greatest lightsaber duelist of the Sith Lords.
Continue.
His skill was considered remarkable even in his time, when many true lightsaber masters lived.
What made him so good?
That is unknown. But supposedly, he created a holocron to teach his technique to other Sith. The holocron would have been laid to rest in his tomb.
Well,
Unfortunately, Tulak Horde's tomb was among the first penetrated by the grave robbers of the new Sith Order. If the holocron has survived, I doubt anyone living would know its location.
great. Well, I don't get to go into any of the tombs? That's a shame. I really enjoyed that part of the first game. I suppose we will continue.
Here, you can just barely see the Sith archaeologists' efforts to uncover relics of the ancients.
Continue, madam.
The new Sith Order sought to progress quickly by finding objects of power. I can only imagine what was lost forever due to the carelessness of these excavators. Now the excavation has been almost completely undone by 5 years of wind and sand. So does Korriban protect its secrets.
I see. Oh. Oh boy, more of these. You know what? Let's go ahead and put in a save. Because I have a feeling I'm going to fail this fight. I might even have to change my team. We'll see.
Unnecessary observation. Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities.
Fine. Straight to it then. Hand grenade? Pieces and Sonic. Alright, fine. Come on, beat him down. Oh boy, 1 down. 2 down.
Ratio achieved.
All down. Well, everyone, it seems like we are ending in a familiar position. Wrecked by droids yet again. Well, I will say this was fun. Getting a little dive to my predecessors and their achievements. Gained some influence with my minions. Lost some influence with the old crone, which is fine. But best of all, I had another wonderful time with you, my viewers. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please comment, like, subscribe. Have a good morning, day, evening, and good night. And I will see you all in the next episode.